While this familiar tree looks familiar, it is trash day, and we are off to one town. Look at this. Free spoons, knives, plates, bowls, etc. Oh, I see a knife block in there. Piece of cast iron on top. See what this cast iron is. Looks newer. It's a Cuisino, and a whole bunch of other stuff in there. I'll have to repack that box. Well, one because the box is getting kind of soft. Also, some things in there are probably worth $1, some might be worth 10, 15, 20, you never know. And don't want to bring a box that says free to a flea market. Anyway, everyone, welcome back. It's trash picking day. Kind of being the sun. It's 5:54. We're beating our record time, at least for this year. A little bit early this morning, but the sun's up, and let's find some treasure. Let's do it. Well, I hope this thing sells, because if it doesn't, I got a pretty large piece of garbage to throw away. But what I'm probably going to do here... Oh man, it's super heavy. Well. Somebody should buy it. It's super heavy because it's pressure treated, so it probably shouldn't rot. Man. It's a very large, like a plant holder. Flower planter. Is that the right word? Flower planter? So what I'm going to do with that is I think I should paint it some other color, whether it be white, robin egg blue, black. I don't know if a bright color like orange or pink would help sell it, but I think if you paint it white, it'll definitely help sell it. Or a mint green. Or I can just leave it like it is, but I think it would sell better if somebody looks at it and like, oh, this is already ready to go, rather than, oh, I have to make this into a project. Because I think if you just let the people decide what color they want, although it sounds better on paper, it might deter people from actually wanting it, because then they'll have to do more work. Or they'll realize, oh, this is pressure treated and this isn't like a true antique wood piece of furniture. Who knows? We got an oldie here. Oh, shutters. Come on. That's metal. Take the screens. We're still in good shape up here. Yep, don't look like any of those are broken. The base is pretty solid. Put that over there. I see a couple of these blades in here. Those blades. Oh, almost missed that bench completely. That's a good bench right there. That's a good bench. Now I'm leaving the shutters, all of them, because if you guys remember, if you haven't remembered, man, you got some watching to do. Probably about 3 years ago, I did an experiment of buying or finding those wood shutters in the trash, and I found them for like 3 or 4 episodes, like almost in a row. and every single wood shutter I took did not sell. And I just had a bunch of wood shutters. I couldn't get $3 a piece for them. And I said, I'm never doing this again. And then probably like 2 months went by. I found more in the trash. I was like, you know, I'm going to try it again. Same situation. No one wanted them. I was like, wow, I thought everyone in the world wanted these stupid shutters. For whatever reason, hardware restoration, whatever you want to call it. And I guess that trend of those wooden shutters just completely died off in a blink of an eye. So I've told myself I'm never picking them up ever again. All right, hopefully my eyes didn't deceive me. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. It's one of these window fans. We found some air conditioners the other week. I took them all apart. I'm working on one right now. The one that was really, really heavy, I've gotten everything out except for the radiators. But they had some very large, like, thick copper pipes inside there. Which, that is nice for the old bank account. So that was fun to do. But seeing my driveway, the screws that are on it are very difficult to get out of the aluminum copper radiator. So I guess those older ones are made a little bit differently than the new ones. Amazing how technology has changed in every way. Finding some nice items today. Look at all this stuff. A nice vintage decor. Like this stuff right here, this is mostly not scrap. Price. Chair I can probably, maybe I can sell that. These coal scuttles are pretty nice. We got some aluminum in here. It's pretty cool. It looks like some funnels. Possibly a meat grinder at the bottom. It's a nice chunk of copper. It's like a mini meat grinder. More cowbells. Kind of. Cowbell that doesn't really do cowbell stuff. Something for your oil filters. Your oil change, I mean. Little funnel. Some more buckets, some more aluminum. That's where I found the rake and the scoop last week when I did the night shift out here. That was that? No, that wasn't the day. There was one day where I did like 17 hours in one day and I felt awful the next morning. Still woke up, still here, but man, did I feel great. Grab this steel over there. What's that? Bed frame hiding behind this. Probably gonna start stacking over here on the right. Hopefully I'll stack over there. I don't think this is... Yeah, it is too long. Alright. That's not gonna work. That like that. This will jam up this way like so. Lay it down like that. I'm not worried about these screens breaking. These other pieces might be shorter. Yeah, they are. I feel like some pieces disappeared on me when I just went into the van. I could have swore there's maybe another 2 more I had to pick up. But this is your headboard, your baseboard, and then your footboard. Alright, it's like that right now. Probably going to regret putting it down there. So I might find something I need to flip flip into the van, whether it be a washing machine or a grill. It's going to get stuck on that, so I'm going to remove it. Guess I'll put this right on top of the planter. Something has a very earthy smell. I'm wondering what that is. Could be that my van is still wet in the front, which was probably pretty stupid to do. Could be my filter, but I don't have the fan going or anything. Very earthy in this van. Oh, it might be the planter. That might be it. The smell of that pressure treated wood. Huh. By the end of this video, I might completely destroy that closed tree. Or hat rack. I don't know which one it really is. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. There. This over here. I don't know where to put that thing. It's an awkward shape, or it's... There we go. That'll work. If it ships, it fits. Oh wait, if it fits, it ships. Oh, this fell over. I heard something loud hit. Let's do this. Something like that. Don't need the leaf catcher, that can stay. Oh, let's try to lift this guy up. See if there's any batteries in here. I doubt there will be. Nope, they're empty. I can see by their grass that thing probably doesn't work. Fun fact, that lawnmower I found the other day, it does work. It works perfectly fine. Except for, I think she said there was no, like it needed new cable for the self-driving or self-propelling. Self-driving. For self-propelling. It does kind of suck because it isn't self-propelled, so you have to actually push it, the push lawnmower. So it doesn't just go, unfortunately. But I did my whole front yard because, like I said, my lawnmower is broken. The guy is supposed to look at it, and the whole 9 yards. So I did my front yard. It took me probably about 20 minutes. And you don't realize how bad it sucks to use a push lawnmower after owning a riding lawnmower. Granted, you know, it's not exactly like a 10 by 15 strip of grass that I cut. It was a little bit larger than that, but it's not exactly super enjoyable. So now I understand why people really despise doing it. You know, it's not like doing this yard. It was a decent amount of work. I don't know if that's metal, but I was checking out. Well, we'll find out. Oh, it is. I wanted to see if there's anything in the shoebox. No. Alright. Let's see what kind of junk I can manage to mess up in here. Oh, that's what that is. Huh. It's a back to like a cop car. It's like that barrier. Well, today's another first. Over 1,000 whatever episodes, 50, 80, 1,080 episodes. It's the first time I've ever seen the back to a cop car in the trash. These are like the sliding things. Wonder. Nah. It's got a lot of glass or plastic on it. No, leave that. That's something like you go back in the day and you find one of those people who have hoarded everything they've ever found wherever, like in the trash, or they're just major collectors of just junk. You know, you've seen those people with like 20 acres of like just stuff. That would be something that they would have, and somebody would be like, oh, you literally have everything. That would be one of those things. Back to a cop car. Let's see if this is hard as a rock or if it's actually still good. Oh, there's metal hiding back there. Still good. It is rock salt for ice. So I don't want to hear about people saying, oh, I didn't have rock salt, you couldn't find it at the store, this, that, whatever it might be. I hear it every year, I feel like. Oh, now I just punctured it. That's great. Punctured right on the corner of that. Gotta love it. Yeah, with all the ice we had this year, there was actually a rock salt shortage here in Pennsylvania. I remember it being very clear. I think the local hardware store went pretty far away to get rock salt, and states away to buy it, just because there was just no salt available. And now we're finding it in the trash. I can almost guarantee if I brought it out there in the summer to the flea market, no one would buy it. It's funny how that works, but I'll hoard it, I'll save it, I'll keep it till next winter. I'm pretty sure it's going to be snowy, it's going to be icy. Might be time to move. From afar, you couldn't tell if this is wood or metal, but I think it's aluminum, like a extension thing that you put on the back of like a truck. Like that would go into your, oh my goodness, your receiver. I'd like to see how much work this is to take it apart. Looks like the frame is bent. I don't know if I have the strength to lift this over that junk. I don't want to break my bench. So far, the most expensive thing in here. Oh. The bench or that is probably what's going to be the most expensive, or maybe that cast iron skillet. I think we're done with using this side. Shut. You gotta get me. so much nicer if everyone just threw away boxes that I can just stack. None of this Jenga with triangles and picture frames and boxes. Ridiculous. Got it. That door is finished. We're not doing that door anymore for today. Got me all fired up this morning. Let's see what's hiding behind here. Nope, that didn't work. Rolling rack. There you go, great for the flea market. Probably the biggest comment I got on that flea sport video was about why I don't put all the clothes on a rack. That was another thing that I tested probably about maybe 6 years ago, 5 years ago. It's probably 2019-ish. It was that and tables. Everything needs to be on tables. All the clothes need to be on a rack. And we tested that theory for a couple months at a couple flea markets. That was kind of fun. Live and learn. Do live and learn. So that's why I don't use the racks. That's actually a pretty nice one. It actually folds up. You don't have to really assemble it. You just have to put that one piece on. See these golf clubs sticking out. I don't know if this one's a good one or it's just really weird looking. Oh, it's a good one. You got a tackle box here, empty tackle box. You got a one nice looking Ping G15 3-iron. I don't know why, but it looks expensive. They don't have any more golf clubs out. I can probably look it up on my phone quickly. That's actually what we'll do. Pull out the old eBay app. About like $30 to $50 for just that one club. I don't know what it's sold for. A left-handed single club is listed for $112. The set, the 3-iron through the pitching wedge, is $480. That's what's listed at. I didn't go to sold, but you get at least a ballpark number. I mean, you're not going to see everyone listing it for 40 or 50 bucks if it sells for $10. So it's just a ballpark number. But yeah, if the whole set was there for that, man, we'd be looking real nice. Let's throw this up there. My competition's up here to the right. I don't know if the red truck is still there, but I know he was there just a couple seconds ago. We'll take a quick look. There he is. He's picking up a bike or something. I didn't even know he was driving from me, and then I took a right down that road. Just grab this chair. I'll be surprised if when I unpack everything, if everything survived, but I don't know. I don't see anything really breaking back there or anything on top of anything. It just kind of looks more just like a disaster more than anything else. No idea how I'm gonna lift this thing up here. I'll be able to. This really is a mess. Can't tell if that stuff is metal or not. See if this is metal. Kind of looks like metal. I wish prices paid a little bit better right now, because that would be a pretty nice score here. All nice score all morning. But then again, I mean, if prices were better, it might not find this stuff. I just realized they have the Halloween skeleton and dog up there. Alright, I thought I saw some chairs up here. Yep, there they are. Over here. I guess I'll make 2 trips. Yeah, I can hook this in my arm and get it in one. Oh, that's pretty heavy. That's all right. I'll figure it out. This trash thing is a full-on workout. I've always said, if you ever really want to struggle, wear a camera like I am. It makes everything so cumbersome, because you don't realize how often you use your upper body and your chest to lift things. Alright, now we kind of just hope for the best. I feel like this number is going to be somewhat inflated. It is. It's 6,100 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Always said, after 6,000, it's always a lot. But that is because I have a whole bunch of other stuff on there that has to be either separated, taken apart, whatever it might be. So it's not all steel. So it won't be a whole lot of money. It's actually my one friend over here who always brings over scrap. We always talk. Once in a while I'll help. I think I helped them move a washing machine not too long ago. Helped them move something a couple years back, and it all started because he cut me off at an intersection up the road, and he apologized when we both got to the scrapyard at the same time. So it's kind of funny how things kind of happen.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's happening?
Man, with dishwashing week, I found 4 of them.
4 of them. Jeez. Yeah, check out this little guy. I found one of these cannons. He was inside this coal scuttle right here. See, you never know what's hiding. There's like no metal here at all. Like, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. All right, getting kind of loud here. $31. Got $7 for just that aluminum dolly trailer hitch piece. Yeah, $7. I guess dirty aluminum price is up It usually was always around like 12 cents. Somehow I got 17 cents per pound. So that was nice. The hitch on it was bent. So I was like, that's probably why they're throwing it out. But yeah, $7 is nice. It's nice to find one piece and be like, oh, that's $7, that's $5, that's $10. But I still have a lot of stuff still in the back, a lot of the aluminum, that really nice like cannon as well that I just found. That was cool. The golf club, a couple other pieces, the air conditioner as well. I have to take that apart. So it was fun. Thanks for tagging along for another trash pick episode. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe down below, check out my trash picking playlist, and of course, until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.